Hey, what's up, people? Hope you're all doing well. I'm Vishnu, and this video I intend to shed some knowledge to all the yoga teachers to save their money before they invest some money on their paid advertising. Because previously, when I was doing a retreat, I had spent some money on advertising, but I didn't understand certain fundamentals of how advertising works and kind of lost the game. So, this is the insight. Hope it helps you. So, you are a teacher and you picked up your niche is yoga and you have your own offer. So, once you have your offer in your niche and you have the results, so this is the combination like your niche, your offer, and the result. This is the perfect genotype for your success. So, this is a proof of concept that you have. Like, if you do not have the proof of concept, you should never go into paid advertising. You should always stick to organic methods. In organic methods, you need to work with the clients and understand their problems, pains, and desires. With your offer, you're trying to solve their pains and problems. And if you're able to get clients with your offer, then you have a good proof of concept that will help you. Then if you use that proof of concept into paid advertising, then it will gain you more results. So the proof of concept is like a genotype. That is the genotype which consists of the variations and many variables that contribute to your success. And you get to the proof of concept of your niche by understanding their pains, problems, their desires, their fears, their heuristics, their pattern, their behaviors. You literally know more about your customer than the customer knows about themselves. You can literally plan out a day about your customer. So only when you know about your client to that detail, only then you will be able to create a compelling ad copy that acts like a stimulus to trigger them so that they click on your ad and they convert into your customer. So in order to know your customer well, you need to do market research. And you have done your research and you know the perfect genotype of them. You know what ticks them. You know what they want. Like, your understanding of your niche is crucial to succeed in marketing. So the better you understand about your market, you're more ahead in the game and everything works in your favor. So your proof of concept is like a fractal. A fractal is nothing but like a system. And everything is a system. Solar system, muscular system, your body is a system, nature is a system. And the organisms are trying to survive in the system. And the fittest and the most adaptable will survive in the system. So there are two types of systems. There is linear system and there is non-linear system. So the linear system is like, if you invest $100, then you will get $200. And if you invest $200, you should be getting $400. So that is linear system. It is very flat. And the traditional physics depends on linear system. And other system is non-linear system. And this is how the nature works. Solar system works. Your body system works. Muscular, nervous system, everything works on this system. This is non-linear. You cannot understand it non-linearly. And most of the scientists will ignore this kind of system and they'll hesitate to talk about this kind of system because they do not understand it and it doesn't make them appear smart and they can't put it on paper. So they tend to avoid it. But this is a system we need to know if you are getting into advertising. Like, for example, if you are getting into Facebook, the algorithm works non-linearly. It doesn't work linearly. Because once you get into this algorithm thinking linearly and you invest $100 and you think you'll be getting $200, but you don't get sometimes nothing, or sometimes you might be getting 10x and you're surprised why I got 10x, or you're surprised why I didn't get anything at all. You are surprised because you do not understand how non-linear systems work. Most of the magics, coincidences, natural disasters, everything are non-linear. You call it magic because you don't understand it, but they are non-linear. And if you understand non-linearity, then it's very easy for you to succeed in the market. And I'm telling you, before you get into advertising, you should first have a strong proof of concept with your offer. Only then you should get into advertising, or else stick with the organic methods. It is because how tough is it for you to get one client is directly proportional to how tough is it to get 100 clients. How easy is it for you to get one client is directly proportional to how easy it is going to get for you to get 100 clients. So if you're struggling to get one client, that means your offer is not good enough. That means your understanding about the market is not good enough, and you need to understand about the market more. So business is a hypothesis. You think that you know the market, and you come into the market and you understand that the hypothesis that you set into the market didn't work. And it's a good sign that it didn't work, because every no is feedback. And it is a feedback that you need to know to have a better understanding of the market. So if you have a better understanding of the market, only then you will be able to create a better offer to the market. And when you have a better offer to the market, only then they'll be benefiting it. If you have a bad offer, and if you're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing, no one can help you. You can, like the nature of social algorithm or Facebook algorithm is like you set an ad on the system. If it doesn't encourage the audience to stay on the system, then they're not going to encourage your ad. Just try creating shitty ads for Facebook. If you think Facebook is all about money, they'll probably ban you and they don't want any money from you. So it's very important that you create an ad that people want to see. And when do people want to see? It's like when they understand that they are understood. So only if you understand the market, only then you will be able to create perfect ad copies. Only then you will be, only then any algorithm can help you succeed. And let's say you have a good offer and you have taken the leap to invest some money to promote yourself and you put it on Facebook. My knowledge could be a bit outdated. So just see how they're working. I'm just talking on a general basis of how an algorithm works. I'm just helping you how to think so that you know what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the genotype so that you can think for yourself. So let's say you have created an ad and you put it on the algorithm and you see how is it behaving. So there are like two types of ads there in the market. They call it blue swan and red swan. Blue swan is called successful ad set and red swan is called unsuccessful ad. So the successful ad contains the genotype and the variables which are able to relate to the market. And the red one, red swan, doesn't have the variables that aren't to survive. They are not fit enough to survive in the market because they do not add any value to the market. So once you see the successful variants, then you need to take that and try to create as much variations as possible, keeping the original aside, and you take the same one into a new petri dish and you create the same one adding some variations and see how is it behaving. So ultimately you want to curate as many blue swans as possible so that you have an army of only successful ads that are working for you, and you are eliminating the one which are least successful and just maintaining the top three. It is all about survival of the fittest. So you always need to have variation in your ads because variation is how the nature thrives. If you are just stagnant, like you're thinking, oh, this ad copy is perfect and I'll stick to it, that is fantastic. But I'm telling you, stagnant water stinks and it contaminates and it doesn't survive for long because it's not fit to drink. So you need to always create a flow into your advertisement by creating as much variation as possible. And Facebook is such a beautiful algorithm. And you need to work with this algorithm than thinking that you're more smarter than this algorithm. You need to have a symbiotic relationship with this algorithm. Why I say is because, let's say you have put up an ad for your retreat and you have created a single ad set and you wanted to promote it and you have certain targeted audience to promote it, and the targeted audience have like 10,000 people, and when you push that ad into this 10,000 people, what is happening exactly is like the first 4 or 5 people who click on this ad kind of set the initial conditions on how your ad is going to perform. So the first 4 or 5 people, whoever click on the ads, the Facebook identifies the nature of these people and tries to promote only to the attributes of the people who have clicked on it, because the algorithm loves efficiency and it wants to be as efficient as possible and want to help you as soon as possible. And from that 10,000 people matching this audience, maybe hardly 100 people would match to these attributes, and it will only play to them. It doesn't even reach 10,000 people. And after a while, after 3 4 days, you wonder why your ads are not working, because the algorithm has reached the maximum number of efficient people, only 100 people. That's it. So it's very important that you create as many ad copies as possible so that you have large number of targets, so that the algorithm can help you to reach more people than limit you to reach only limited number of people. You need to work with the algorithm. So hope this is helpful, and I'll try to explain more in the further videos. Thank you for listening.